guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla. If this is your first time here, new week, new wig. I got a little short 90s vibe going on. I just got my hair done today. What do you guys think? I like it. I feel like there's something like, I don't know, kind of sexy about short hair. You know, you would think long hair would give you that type of effect, but something about short hair I just like vibe with so much. I kind of have like a 90s situation here. So in today's video, I will be reviewing the brand new Morphe foundation, concealers, powders. They got the whole skin situation happening, and at first I was like, you know, I wasn't really excited about it. I'm not super pumped when Morphe comes out with products. That's just me. No, nothing against it. I'm just not like into their products. I don't know how else to say that. There's nothing wrong with them. Like, I know that a lot of people like them. It's just one of the brands that I don't like wear. Okay, so when I got the PR package, I was like, whoa, massive. It's too big for me to even show you guys. But this is what the foundations look like. The packaging's actually really nice, simple. I don't mind the packaging at all. And the foundation comes in 60 shades. The concealer comes, I got a little cheat sheet here, in 31 shades. The powder foundation comes in 15 shades. So after looking at the pamphlet, I was like, I'm not mad at this at all. Like, I am not mad at the shades. I'm not mad at the shade range. I'm not mad at like their overall message, you know? Okay, I have to read you guys this from the pamphlet. And typically when brands send these, I don't always look through them. Like, I am like, just give me the product, let me play with it, and then I'll tell you what I think. But I thought this was kind of funny. They said, finally, a foundation throwing major shade. They also said, like a boss with 60 diverse shades and multiple undertones that are not caught in the middle or playing sides. I kind of like that. I was like, oh, okay, with their little shade. So the foundation and the concealer is full coverage, transfer resistant. I think so the foundation's 24-hour wear, which I don't really care about that because I never wear my foundation for that long. Like, I have to take my makeup off. Like, after 12 hours, it's done. But it's free of oils, fragrance, parabens, which we like. $18. That's not bad. Let me look here. Is the concealer also, yeah, full coverage concealer. Let me make sure this has no oils up in here. Yeah, concealer's matte, sweat-proof, transfer resistant, free of fragrance, and parabens. Water resistant. So far, this is looking pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so the foundations come in a little squeeze tube. This is similar to Makeup Forever. I like this applicator. Just first impressions of how the packaging is. The applicators, I'm liking it. The concealer comes in like my favorite type of application, this little sponge tip applicator. It's almost like a lip gloss. I love this. Pretty much every concealer I wear is like this. I love it. I think it just makes applying concealer super easy. And then the powders, which they say is a setting or finishing powder, it's just, you know, powder, sponge underneath. I probably won't ever use a sponge, but we're gonna try everything out. Typically when I wear a foundation, or try a new foundation I should say, I like to use my Untitled primer, but I'm gonna use their primer. I'm gonna use all their products just because that's what you guys wanna see. So I'm gonna give you guys my honest feedback. And yeah, let's just get this thing started. Ooh, we up in here. We are up in here. Where's my mirror? Make sure I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Morphe Primer, and it's not super clear the difference between the two, but it says that the revitalizer will make your skin feel more moisturized. So I don't know if there's like actually moisturizers in here. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me read it to you. It says Equalizer instantly makes skin feel smooth and balanced. Revitalizer makes skin feel moisturized. There it is. So I'm going to use the Equalizer. A little bit. So this is clear, almost like the Smashbox primer. It has that similar look. And it feels kind of like silicone. You know what I'm talking about, that like smooth silicone-y feel. Dimethicone, if you will. All right, so I had a little trouble gathering shades and trying to figure out what 6 shades I wanted to match, because I feel like the numbers from low to high aren't really light to dark, and you'll see what I mean. So I grabbed shade 4.1 to 4.7. I don't think I grabbed 4.5, but I'll swatch them on my face so you guys can kind of see. So let's start with 4.1. Ooh, there's a lot of pigment. Okay, obviously too dark. 4.2. You see that? 4.1, which is like a lower number, 4.2. So I don't know what's going on up in here. All right, this is 4.3. So you can see this is a little bit more pink. This is 4.4. This is kind of neutral. Well, this is full coverage, wow. 4.6, that's not bad. It's like a little darker. Even this looks a little dark. I might have to go and get like 3.9. I mean, there's definitely a lot of different options here. Okay, 4.7. All right, let me get one more color. Let me go grab it real quick. All right, I'm back, y'all. I made a little mistake. So I just went downstairs, I grabbed 4.1 and I was like, wait, I already tried 4.1. No, 4.100. So this is 4.100, okay? Let me try 4.10. Like, I was really confused just right now. I was like, why is that so dark? Okay, 4.10. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go with 4.10, and if for any reason it looks like too light, I'll just darken it with a contour color. My bad, you guys. Okay, look, it confused me. 4.100. I had a moment, okay? I had a moment. Keto flu got me a little, ooh. All right, but I'm gonna apply 4.10. All right, I'm gonna put just a little bit more primer on since I like wiped off all those swatches. I really like how this primer feels. It does feel super smooth. Okay, 4.10, not 4.1, 4.10. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna use my Smashbox blurring foundation brush and we're gonna apply this all over. And I would say the amount I put on was like the size of like a pea, you know? This is full coverage, look at that. Wow, full coverage. I don't think I'm gonna have to add any more either. Morphe, are you about to impress me with this foundation? Just tell me, okay? I'm not mad at this so far. That little bit just like covered my whole face, like completely covered it. I don't even see my blemishes. I have like, you know, some issues up in here. So far, so good. Okay, let's move on to the concealers because I feel like I'm just gonna stare at myself, like trying to figure out if it's gonna change, if I'm gonna get oily or wet. So let's move on to concealers. I'm gonna start with shade 3.35, C 3.35. I'm gonna put this under the eyes, nose, right here. This is like what I typically would do. Wait, this side. More. So Morphe sent me their little sponge. I'm gonna use this because I don't know why not. I've never used it. Might as well. And I didn't wet this. I probably should have, but it's okay. So just for those of you who have never watched my channel, I have combination skin. I like full coverage. I like a matte finish. I don't mind sheer coverage, but it's like I'm a full coverage girl. Like I just love it. I like looking flawless. My skin does get kind of oily throughout the day. Like, you know, like T-zone, like normal stuff. But for 20 bucks, so far, I'm like, this isn't that bad. The sponge is a little, you know, sponge could probably go. If this foundation doesn't oxidize, if it stays exactly how it is, then bomb, okay? All right, I'm gonna contour with shade 5.45. Ooh, this is dark. Okay, I'm just gonna use a little bit. It's darker than I thought. Okay, it's not that bad. At first I was like, whoa. It's just a little bit more neutral than what I'm used to, but it's working. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose because I typically contour my nose. Just like a little bit. And I'm gonna use the Morphe M173 brush. I think I'm gonna do my little highlight trick with an even lighter concealer. Do you guys know how I do that? Like sometimes I'll use a concealer to like brighten under the eyes. I'm definitely gonna do that. So this brush is like a little thick for a nose contour, but kind of making it work. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with shade 3.15. I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit right here to brighten even more under the eyes and just a little bit on the nose. I like to do this to just, you know, snatch it up even more. Snatch, snatch, snatch it up. So far, so good. All right, I'm gonna set my under eyes, just my under eyes, with Filter 6 powder, and I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty loose powder to bake under my eyes because that's like what I always do, and Morphe doesn't have a loose powder, or at least it didn't come with this collection. So I'm just like pressing this under the eye. Okay, I honestly feel like I don't even need to use a loose powder. So what I think I'm gonna do is contour. I'm not gonna use a loose powder and bake under my eyes. I'm just gonna set this. That way you guys can like really see what's going on. And I feel like my concealer just doesn't look like it's about to crease. Like it looks like it's staying put. I don't feel like I need to bake. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And next time I will probably, well, I kind of like how bright it looks under my eyes. I'm like, maybe I should bake with the darker, or set my under eyes with a darker color, but I kind of like the brightness. Okay, we gonna see. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Filter 7 right under here. Yeah, that might be a little better. It's not as bright, but I like this. I like how that looks. All right, I'm switching to the Morphe brush that the collection came with. This is M439. And then with the number 7, I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with filter, I'm just gonna call it by the number. This is number 11, and I'm gonna really contour. If this isn't dark enough, I'll go darker. Just really get in there. A little bit on the dot line up in here. Dang, number 11's coming through. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose here. Number 11. Not too shabby. So that's number 11, number 6, and number 7. There's like a little bit of a scent that I smell. It's not bothering me, but it's like a, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like a clay or no scent. I'm not mad at this, you guys. Like, I'm looking like, I am very matte. I'm very covered, but that's what it's claiming to do. It's saying you're gonna be very matte, you're gonna be very covered. So we're gonna see how this sets. I'm gonna wait about an hour. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna set it with the setting spray. I'm not gonna add any other powder. We're just gonna leave it like this, set it, I'm gonna add some lashes so I look cute, you know, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I did the dishes, I did some laundry, I put some lashes on, I finished my makeup, and I really just let the foundation have time to set. And I mean, it's looking pretty good. Honestly, I didn't think that this was gonna be the outcome. I'm a little shook right now because I really like how it looks. I do have like a little bit of creasing and like a tiny bit of shine, but that's like, well, not the creasing, but the shine's pretty normal. This is a full coverage matte foundation, so I feel like this is for like combination oily skin. If you have dry skin, you're gonna feel a little dry in this. Like right now, I feel like the foundation's so matte that my skin feels a little tight, you know? And if you have combination oily skin, you love that feeling because you're like, ooh, I'm not shiny. I feel dry because, you know, usually we're, you know, grease balls, but if you have dry skin, you're probably gonna feel a little dehydrated. Yeah, I like the foundation. I'm definitely gonna wear this again. I'll probably wear it tomorrow all week, just to see how my skin responds to it, to see if I break out. It's fragrance free, so I should be fine, but yeah, I'm liking it. Full. Am I good now? Full coverage, you guys, so just keep that in mind. And also, one more thing I want to point out, I did feel like it was a little bit challenging picking out a color, so I'd recommend if you are going to buy this, go inside a Morphe store and get a sample first, or you know what I mean, because the colors were like a little sketchy, like a little sketchy. This is a perfect match, of course, but I feel like finding your color might be a little hard for you guys, so go inside a store, get a sample, try it first. I really like it. I think my skin looks bomb. You know, I love full coverage, so I'm over here like, ooh, yes, this is it. This is it. I'm liking it a lot. Very shook, very surprised. There you have it, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Subscribe to my channel. And last but not least, strut and slay.